With the award shows coming up, this is the award show season. So we've already seen the Grammys and the Golden Globes, I guess. The Oscars are still out there waiting to shove more of this bullshit in our face. The celebrities, every year, they are celebrated less and less and more hated and despised. Have you seen one of these motherfuckers that are on the left say anything that you can look at and go, I don't agree, but I respect that. And I agree with the way he's saying
just like we were saying earlier about it being lies. Like Trump, remember a million years ago, Trump goes, and then this guy, I point out where he's wrong. He's all like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Now the guy happens to have like thalidomide hands, but he knows how weird they look. So in photos, it's usually just this. No one knew he had gimp hands.
No.
And what Trump was doing is what you all do in an argument. Like, all right, Anthony, well, then if you say you don't like to drive, why'd you just buy a Jaguar? And then Anthony is like, well, and then I go, like you're mocking the guy's hesitation. You're trying to emphasize the fact that the guy didn't have a snappy comeback. You're not going, I am retarded. It's like, because, what? Oh, that's what you're doing.
It looks stupid without the hands. Watch. I don't know. And then you go, I don't know. You need the hands. It's part of it.
Yeah, this guy's got a wife and he's got two mistresses, and the Gumar's over here, and it's how you portray someone who doesn't know what they're doing or something, who's too busy or something like that.
Yeah,
and that's what he was doing. And then I think it was Meryl Streep, and she's got her award, and she's like, I saw the most powerful man in the universe mocking someone who he saw as less than.
Superman?
And you're like, when was the last time you made fun of a handicapped person? You do it when you're 6, and then that person is sad, the person in the wheelchair, and then you feel like shit inside, and you go, never doing that again. What?
You've learned a life lesson at 6. Yeah.
So from 6.5 on, you never go like, what's up, Ironsides? It's just not done.
No, it's very cruel.
Or one of the worst ones was that the cop from Stranger Things with the beard, and he plays a tough, I don't know if the guy's a war vet, if he's a Vietnam vet on the show, but he's a tough guy, and this theater kid gets it in his head that he's that guy. So at the award ceremony, he's like, I got something to say, grabs the fucking thing. It's time we start punching Nazis in the face. Yeah. Losers.
It's so embarrassing. And you're at one of these film festivals, Aspen, Cannes, Tribeca. They're at these film festivals, red carpet, and then they're asked about immigration, illegals, ICE. And of course, it's the most hard left-wing thing. And my point has always been, try to walk up and get anywhere within the blast radius of a bunker buster bomb to that fucking scene on that red carpet with that microphone. You walk up as a regular person. I'm not talking to someone with a criminal record or dangerous or a stalker. You go and walk up and say, I just want to have a few words with whatever celebrity's up there. You will be tackled to the ground, summarily thrown out of the place, maybe legally trespassed, maybe even arrested. And they're telling you that you need to swing open your doors, the doors to the border. These are wonderful people. They're not, hey, I'm a wonderful person. I just want to come up and maybe have a few words with you. I'm not a stalker. I'm the wonderful person. Why can't I go up? The hypocrisy knows no bounds. They should understand that visually in your celebrity, the thing that Americans are supposed to celebrate about you because you're so amazing is that you're better. We can't just walk up to you and start a conversation.
You're an angel.
That's how people have felt for years about celebrities. But now that kind of takes away your opportunity and your freedom, really, to talk about how we should live our lives and who we should allow into our lives. You've forfeited that with this celebrity where you're being celebrated by people. So you got to shut your yap.
Exactly. It's like a monarch, like the Duke of Earl or the King of England going, we all need to just sort of learn to love one another and learn to open our doors. And there's so much hate in the world. I mean, I guess they do kind of talk like that, but you're not allowed. You're literally living in a palace.
The big iron gates of the palace close.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah. The moat.
Billie Eilish saying that no one deserves. If you're a billionaire, how'd you get to become a billionaire? I filed a patent that helps manipulate DNA to cure cancer, especially leukemia in children, and it's been used all over the world. May I have 1,000 million now, please? Is that acceptable, Billie, who just sang a bunch of fucking dumb songs about herself?
Yeah, what is my cure for childhood cancer worth to you? If it's not $1 billion, give me a number. What do you think I should get for that?
200 million? Can I have more than you? Can I have more than a pop star?
So if it's 200 million and one, then it should be scrapped and children should continue dying? Is that what we're getting to? Billie Eilish?
But they also were doing, like, it's not totally new. It's definitely more prevalent now. But remember Marlon Brando? He sent up some fucking Indian who probably wasn't even an Indian to accept his award because he didn't feel right being there, because we're all here celebrating while the Native Americans are. Meanwhile, it's like 1972. Yeah. Like, how are they suffering? What's the problem here?
It was like a week after Custer's Last Stand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
They wear jeans and cowboy hats now. We've moved on. They have their own rodeos, dude. Chill the fuck out. But yeah, Mark Ruffalo and his Let's Come Together. I had a place by him in the Catskills. And hey, Mark, there's this fracking thing going on where they might not even do it, but they just want to like survey land, and that's a ton of jobs. And there's no arable land up in the Catskills. It's all shale and rock. So there's no like lumber or anything. And there's no tourism anymore. Everyone goes to Mexico. So the Catskills are dead. And here's a chance for young people to get a job outside of drug dealing and being a corrections officer. And he's like, okay, sounds good. Any drawbacks? There's a 1 in a million chance it may affect a water table and temporarily hurt someone's water supply, but it almost never happens. He goes, nope, fuck it. So he works his ass off with the community to get fracking banned in the Catskills, and he's successful. And all the young people in that area are back off to Afghanistan to risk their lives because that's the only job they can find. So the second it's near his doorstep and could conceivably lead to a minor inconvenience, fuck the poor.
Yep.
I need my summer home.
Yeah, they just don't. It seems like a lot of these people at some point in their lives did have a normal life where they worked a job, they went to school. Is there something weird about them where they completely forget that? Like, I know personally, I grew up, it was lower middle class, if that, and then working blue collar jobs, paycheck, pocket, bar. That's where my money went. And that was, it was a struggle constantly to pay the smallest of my bills. And then I get lucky. I am able to capitalize on some of my talents. And it was a dream come true financially for Anthony. I remember that other shit though, so vividly, where I would never dream as to try to tell someone that's in that situation to suck it up or do this or live that way. Like, they seem to completely forget. Maybe it's not just the financial angle. Maybe it's that they're treated so well by these crowd of yes men. Everything they do, they're told it's brilliant. They live in dreamlands. Maybe they do forget about what it's like to be the person that doesn't want to hear from this motherfucker how they should be leading their lives.
I think they were always douchebags. They're theater kids. Remember theater kids? They were very
the theater kid thing.
Unique.
See, I forget.
Yeah. They would do like a performance downtown with like a hat out where they were doing like improv mime or something like that when we were like 14, 15. So they've been douchebags their entire adult life.
Okay.
And excelling at it. Yeah. And then, as you've always said, they're empty vessels as a job. And you pour in James Bond, or you pour in some guy dying of AIDS or whatever, and they just become that guy. So they're not really people. They're just these fucking paper bags you draw a face on and go like that with.
There's a default setting when they don't have James Bond in them. They go back to this default setting of douchebag.
Yeah.
And they all have it. It's all the same default setting that they fall back to. If they're not on that big screen, they're on a little screen saying the same exact shit. It's quite amazing.
Yeah. Well, and I think, especially at our age, the celebrities, like, I would be so bummed if my friend's cousin was someone like the guy who played the cool guy, Nick Offerman. Is that the guy in Parks and Rec with the mustache?
Oh, yeah. He's awesome.
That character was cool. But the actual actor is a total douche. I think he's gay. He talked about how beautiful his wife is constantly, which is sus. But you're out with the guys, and then he goes, oh, yeah, my cousin is that Nick dude. And you're like, oh, great. Like, what a bummer it would be to bring a celebrity around. We have a segment now I'm doing called Celebrities Telling Mundane Stories. And there's maybe like two guys, like Will Arnett, that guy, the Canadian guy. He tells a good yarn. That's one. I don't think I could use up this whole hand listing them. And the rest of them are just so boring. They always included a different celebrity in there. And they've become, as you've said many times, they've become the biggest losers in society. Yeah. We've gone back to Shakespearean times when actors were like the lowest form of society.
Yeah. Oh, look at this bum. He's up on a hilltop trying to entertain people for some fucking pittance.